I made a quick and easy garlic bread the other night, so I thought I would share it with you guys as it was very tasty. Just use this vegan butter. I put it in the bottom of this bowl and then I just squash it out to soften it down a bit. It just makes it easier to mix through all the ingredients. Once that's nice and squashed down, I add some Italian herbs. Just a little sprinkle. I don't add too much, otherwise my children would probably complain. Some Himalayan salt for taste. I'm a bit of a salt addict, actually. I've got some garlic powder here. Usually I would also add some fresh chopped garlic, but I was in a bit of a rush when I was making this, so I just used the garlic powder. And it looks like I'm adding quite a lot, but it's not overpowering at all. So then I just give that a mix through to make sure all the flavours are incorporated properly. And also softening the butter as I go so that it's easier to get into the baguette that I bought. Now, usually I would make my own bread, but I saw this at the shop and it looked so delicious and crunchy, so I thought I'll just buy it this time instead. So I use these 2 chopsticks to place on either side of it, and that way when you're slicing through with your knife you don't go all the way through the bread, it stops just before hitting the cutting board. So I just sort of hold the chopsticks with my forefinger and my thumb as I'm chopping to hold them in place. And you can see it stops just as it hits them, which means that your bread isn't being cut all the way through. Once that's done, remove the chopsticks and bring back the garlic butter mix. And then I just take a bit on the back of the spoon and open up each cut and just put the butter in there. And you repeat the process until it's done. I start off with a smaller amount just to make sure I've got enough butter to go into all the cuts. And then once I get to the end, if I have any butter left, I'll go back and put more butter into each of the cuts. So as you can see, it's pretty quick and easy and really tasty. This garlic bread went with our mushroom bourguignon that we had the other night, and it paired really well. But then again, I could eat garlic bread with any dish because it is so tasty. So then once I'm done going back through again and refilling, I just put some of the garlic butter all over the top. And then I baked that in the oven at about 180 degrees, only for about 10 minutes, and it came out perfectly crispy and soft on the inside. And here is the finished product.